Hello and welcome back to my All Quests, All Endings guide for Elden Ring. We're on part 11 and we're at the Church of the Cuckoo. So, head out here, grab yourself a Great Mimic, but don't fall off. Just nip back and grab those runes. These guys can be quite annoying if they grab you, so do try not to get grabbed. Again, feel free to run past these if you don't want to, if you don't want the runes and the combat experience, but these aren't needed for any quest or anything. It's just literally a matter of we're here, so we may as well. Main thing is when you get to the bit where the bridge is, turn back and go down this ledge. Watch out for him hiding behind the corner. Then take out these archer marionettes. This should give you a spirit ash. This is quite a good one. Get yourself a silver pickle foul foot and then deal with these annoying grabber skeleton thingies. A few more to deal with it. Again, you could run past these if you want to, but I'm going to clear the area so I can get all these little items. Few dogs to deal with as well. Trina's lily there, it's ever so useful. They've got the Ash of War Spectral Lance. Grab yourself a golden rune. Head back up. Got a wonderful mushroom there, all important. Then you can deal with these from here if you want to. You can jump down. There's a nice Carian Knight armour set there for you to grab. Don't be tempted to try and jump down onto those platforms from here. It's not possible. Head back up. When you get to here, head up this ledge, then jump down. Then head through here. Deal with this Onyx Lord, sort of a mini boss here. However you see fit. We're using an unendurable frenzy again. Fan favourite. Once he's dealt with, grab yourself Gravity Well. It's a nice spell. And then jump up on there and grab yourself a Somber Smithing Stone. Once we've dealt with that, we're going to jump onto this platform here. Get to the top. Deal with these guys if you want the runes and items and things, or run past them. Then we're at the classroom here, schoolhouse classroom. That little desk outside here is where we'll come back to see Thops later. So if you get the Conspector Scroll, if you give that to, we can go out here and get yourself a Smithing Stone. You can give that to Sedond, for example, and she'll sell you some more sorceries once you've given her the Conspector Scroll. Next, we're going to head up towards, well, make sure you open that chest. I can't remember what's in it, but it's quite important, but something that won't be there if you've already got it in your first playthrough. So, just going to apply a couple of buffs here so we can deal with this fairly busy area next. So deal with all these sorcerer guys and look out for the warrior pot. Once you've dealt with them, open the chest. Deal with the sorcerer guys. Look out for the one with the stairs. When you get to the top, don't go to the mist door, head back, open the secret wall, go through here, open the chest, get yourself Comet and the Stonesword Key, then climb the ladder. You get to the top, run around the back, jump down here, drop down here, get yourself the Graven School Talisman, which boosts sorceries, kill all these little pot guys. May as well while we're here. Then there'll be a door to open here, which will take you back to this area. So go back through, go to the mist door. We're going to fight Radagon's Red Wolf now, so apply any buffs. Just going to get the Black Dumpling Helm activated. Heal, use Flame Grant Me Strength, Golden Vow, Summon a Mimic, heal, and we're going to be using you guessed it, Unendurable Frenzy. With the Flask of Wondrous Physic, it's a really good area of effect weapon. Get the Grace, rest at it. Then we can head out here, get the summoning pool, head up this ladder. This will allow us to get a couple of items above the debate parlour. Open the chest, get yourself a Radagon icon, which increases the speed of casting, and there's a crystal bud there if you want it. Go back to here, go out here, deal with the sorcerers. There's a couple to deal with there. Get yourself a golden rune there, you can drop down here. Deal with the pots and the sorcerer. Give yourself a heal if you need it. Down the stairs, up here. Run past everything. You can fight them if you want to, or run past, whichever you feel like. Run down here, run across here. Kill the marionettes or run past them, whichever you feel like. Once you get there, get onto this ladder, climb up here. Look out for the little imp thingies hanging onto these up in the sky. Do with them at range, it's probably easiest. Yeah, I missed one there, so once you've dealt with them, walk around. Got a meteor bolt there, jump down here, drop down, drop down, drop down, drop down again. Kill the marionette soldiers. Over here, grab yourself a golden rune. Back to here, then just drop onto this ledge very carefully. Quick heal. Using a warming stone again because we're out of flasks. Once we're there, we're going to drop down onto this next roof here. Deal with him. Deal with him. Then go through this window and walk carefully on the beams. You need to get onto that chandelier to get the second Academy Glinstone Key for Thops. That's it. So now deal with the sorcerers down there, how you see fit. Range is quite a good option. Got yourself Shattering Crystal spell there. Run around here and deal with this perfume. Ideally better than I did. If you've got a good range attack, it might be worth using that to take them out instead. We'll just quickly run back to where we were. Again, take those out from a distance is safer. Drop down, drop down, drop down, drop down. When we get to there, it's onto the church roof, deal with him. Get yourself a golden rune there we missed first time round. Drop down, deal with the sorcerers. Drop down to the bridge. Across here, that's dealt with the perfume that time easily. Then we can get Azur's Glintstone staff. Head back, go out here, destroy this crystal crab thingamajiggery for the Twinsage Glintstone crown. Then we can go back to the Lakeside Facing Cliffs. Don't need to speak to Bok there really. Go down to the church, go inside, speak to Thops. Give him the key, he'll be really happy. And you can speak to him, exhaust his dialogue. And then he'll be able to get back into his own personal Hogwarts. But sadly, here he is at the desk. Grab his items, grab his spells, grab his bell bearing. That's pretty much the end of Thops' quest. But we do need to do that to get into a rise later. You need the erudition gesture from Thops. If you go back to the church, you can get this Ash of War for, I think it's Thops Barrier. Yep, Thops Barrier Ash of War. May as well grab it while we're here. So then go back to the academy. Run through here. There will be an abductor version, so recommend you deal with it because it can be quite annoying. Once you've dealt with it, nip out here, kill these nobles, a bit of space, grab your golden seed. Look out for the crab that comes out here to grab you. Kill it. Got some crab eggs, a strip of white flesh, another golden rune. Then we're going to head over here. Deal with these, jump onto the staircase, but look out for the rolling ball. We're going to disable that in a second. When you get to here, deal with this Carian Knight guy, who is actually quite strong, but he'll give you a Carian Knight shield. Once you've dealt with him, nip out here. Kill him, kill him, kill him. May as well open up the shortcut while we're here, so nip down here, open the door, run back where you came. Don't go back in there, go to the side, and then go through here, open the shortcut, then go in here and up the ladder. Deal with the pumpkin head and the sorcerer who are making all the balls appear. Again, we'll do a bit of an unendurable frenzy, but we fell back down, but no problem. Quick heal, nip back up. Kill him, kill him. Just grab that sanctuary. So now those balls aren't going to be falling anymore. Get yourself a glintstone scarab. Then we can drop down here. Grab that golden rune 7. Nip through there, nip through there. On the left. And we're getting ready to fight Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon now. Nothing around here, so just open the doors. Bit of a cutscene. Showing these really creepy sort of scholar, Rennala's children type things. So there's quite a lot of lore around this, what's going on here, and it's not necessarily easy to understand it, but what you've got to do to get Rennala down is find the ones, the little scholars that have got a gold bubble around them, and take those out. I think every time you take 3 out, Rennala will fall down and her force field will break allowing you to get hit in. So just keep running around, looking out for the ones with the golden bubble around them. If you can see that one there. Deal with that one. That's done enough, so now we can get a couple of hits in on Rennala. It is possible. I don't know, but I suspect if you did enough damage, you could possibly kill Rennala in phase 1 and not have a phase 2, but I'm not sure. Either way, keep going for the ones with the gold bubble. Keep running around. Try and get her to drop down again. Got Mimic on the go now, because we're going into the second phase of the fight soon, and we're low on flasks, so we're just going to use a warming stone to get ourselves healed up while Mr. Mimic aggroes them and keeps them busy for a few minutes. And another one. And a second now, we'll be healed enough. And should do so. Once more into the fray, find the one with the golden bubble, take it out. Just to prove a point there, you don't seem to really be able to do any damage to Rennala while she's in the bubble, so you've got to find those. Once we've dealt with them, she should come crashing down again and we can get a few hits in. Once she's completely down, we should start phase 2. There'll be a little cutscene again where Ranni will complain. I think the thing that she's got there is actually a gift from Radagon, who was I think Rennala was Radagon's first wife, but he gave her up for Marika. So this is the second phase about to start. Last Queen of Caria, Rennala of the full moon, and the majesty of the night she conjureth. So you got to keep trying to flank. It's great having a mimic here because you can focus on dealing with your mimic and giving you time to go and deal some damage. You can also do some quite impressive summoning spells, so keep yourself out of harm's way. Really don't get hit by that Comet Azur thing she occasionally tries to cast, and that even those multiple hitting spells can be quite damaging, so keep trying to outflank her, and when she's in that animation for the Comet Azur, that's when you've got a good chance to get a few hits in. When she's dealt with, I'll give the Remembrance and a Great Rune. Go to the Grace. You can speak to her, and obviously if you've got any larval tier thingamajiggeries or whatever they are, you can come back here and respec later on, but for now we're going to go to Mistwood. Then we're going to head down to Siofra Riverwell. So right down here, right through here. Once you get to this little building here, jump on the lift, head down. It's quite a long way down, so be patient. If you fall off, you're not surviving. You get to the bottom there, grab the Grace. Join the summoning pools. A few items to grab here, a few golden runes, that sort of thing. Again, you could run past these if you want to, but we're going to deal with them because we want the items and the runes. Just dealt with those. Smithing stone there. And we're going to try and get that little item on top of there. So to get there, you need to deal with these guys because they're going to be annoying if you don't. Grab your rainbow stones there, then head up here. Once you're up here, it's off a budding horn you can grab there, but then use this stone wall, parkour around. Again, it might be easier to deal with these range while you're here, particularly if you've got something that's quite efficient at it. Try not to fall off. Once you get up to here, grab yourself those stone daggers. I don't think it's worth going across there. I don't think there's anything actually worth grabbing. However, what we do want to do is want to get that scarab on top of there. So that's given us Oracle Bubbles and a Silver Pickled Foulfoot. It's quite an interesting spell. So back to the quest, we're going to run up here, run up these stairs. A few items to grab around here if you want them, and you can deal with these little guys if you want a few runes. Shouldn't be anything too taxing there. Head up here, jump on the lift, through here, got myself a beast liver, ride. There's another side to Grace to grab here, grab the Grace, rest at it, fill your flasks, then head over this way. We're going to go and speak to Blythe. So through here, up here, speak to Blythe. He'll tell you he's got nothing to report and he's trying to get to Nokron, but he can't figure out how to get there. So exhaust all his dialogue. He'll suggest you speak to Celivus next. So once you've spoken to him and he's said everything you need to say, head back to Celivus Rise. Ranni's Rise, rather. And then we're going to go down to Celivus Rise to see what it can tell us about Nokron. So right down here, Ride down here, ride down here. Run into the right, speak to Celibus. I'll give you some clues as to... I'll tell you to go and speak to Cel, and I'll give you a letter of introduction. So we've already spoke to Cel once, so I'll go back to the Waypoint Ruins and speak to Cel, give her the letter. And she'll tell you about the fate of the Carian royal family, and General Radagon, and it's really clues about how to get Nokron opened up to you. Yeah, buy any sorceries you want. We've just given her that scroll we found. Head back to Siofra River, go back to Blythe and speak to him and tell him what you found. So he'll suggest you go to the Festival of Combat at Redmayne Castle. So then we can move on and go back to E.G. and speak to him about Blythe and Nokron. I'll give you a bit more lore and backstory about Ranni and Blythe. You get the impression that Aegis is really quite fond of Blythe here. Once you've finished talking to him, head back to Roundtable Hold and go and speak to this character here, and she will big you up for getting 2 great runes, and she would give you a talisman pouch there, but obviously we're on NG+, so we've already got all the talisman pouches. I can go through and speak to Fia again, and again you can give you the weathered dagger if you speak to her there. Finish the dialogue, then run over here, speak to D. He'll say he knows whose that dagger is and he'll take it off you. When you reload the area, run over here, you'll find D is dead, and Fia appears to have been responsible for that. She's basically defender of those who live in death, and she's not very happy with what D's been doing. So, you can get D's armour set there, and I believe we may need that for a quest later on. So, anyway, thanks for watching this part. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.